Welcome back. Now, let's get into Republic TV's super exclusive, which nails Congress's surgical strike lie completely. What we have accessed is this very, very important RTI document, which nails Congress's lie. Remember, they challenged Modi government way back in 2018, where they said that in 2016, there were some surgical strikes carried out by the Congress. And now we have an RTI document which we have exposed. There is a response by the DGMO which says that there has been no data pertaining to any surgical strikes, in fact, carried out against Pakistan before September 2016. In fact, Snehesh and Tejinder are now live with us on this big story. Going to Tejinder first. Tejinder, over to you. Now, let's first of all elaborate for our viewers what this RTI document response is all about, and what was the question, what was the response by the DGMO?
Sakal, we know that ever since India made it public that we conducted a surgical strike across the LOC, we are joined by Rohit Chaudhary. He's the man who filed the RTI, because ever since India said that we conducted a surgical strike across the line of control to dismantle the terror infrastructure. Congress has been continuously saying that this was not the first such surgical strike, and Congress in the past, the UPA government had conducted several such surgical strikes, following which Rohit Chaudhary, who is a well-known RTI activist here in Jammu and Kashmir, he filed an RTI to know the exact information. This is the reply that has been given by the integrated headquarters of the Ministry of Defence, Army, Directorate General of Military Operations. So the DGMO has clearly said that there was only one surgical strike that was conducted across the line of control on 29th of September 2016. And on to the question where Rohit wanted to know how many such surgical strikes as claimed by the Congress were carried out during the UPA tenure, that is from 2004 to 2014. So this document says this section does not hold any data pertaining to surgical strikes if carried out before 29 September 2016. So it clearly exposes what Congress has been saying. Let's talk to Rohit Chaudhary, why he filed this RTI. Rohit, you filed this RTI. What are the details that you got?
मैंने जो RTI फाइल की, मैंने गवर्नमेंट से पूछना चाहा कि आज तक हिंदुस्तान के अंदर कितनी सर्जिकल स्ट्राइक्स है जो हुई हैं। जो डेटा निकल के सामने आया मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ डिफेंस की तरफ से कि 2016 में जो है खाली एक ही सर्जिकल स्ट्राइक है जो वो की गई इंडियन आर्मी के द्वारा। ये उन लोगों के मुंह पे तमाचा जो लोग इंडियन आर्मी के नाम पे पॉलिटिक्स करते थे, जिन लोगों ने सर्जिकल स्ट्राइक के बाद कहा कि इवन कांग्रेस उसके सामने थी कि हमने भी इस तरीके की पहले जो सर्जिकल स्ट्राइक्स है वो की है। पर जो डेटा निकल के सामने आया ये उनका डबल स्टैंडर्ड एक्सपोज करता है कि इस तरीके की कोई भी सर्जिकल स्ट्राइक पहले नहीं हुई, खाली एक ही सर्जिकल स्ट्राइक हुई जो सक्सेसफुल सर्जिकल स्ट्राइक थी जो 2016 में की गई। ये उन लोगों का डबल स्टैंडर्ड एक्सपोज होता है इसे।
So Sakal, you saw that Rohit also says that he wanted to know, because Congress party was claiming that when DGMO, the Indian Army, came in front of the whole world, in fact it stunned the whole world when we said that we crossed the line of control, we entered into the areas illegally occupied by Pakistan, and we carried out a successful surgical strike. But ever since this claim was made by the Indian Army, the Congress had been playing politics over it. They have been saying that they too conducted several such surgical strikes before during the UPA tenure. But this document, which is exclusively right now with Republic TV, exposes the claim which Congress has been maintaining, that saying that this reply is from none other than but the Directorate General of Military Operation, and which clearly exposes the lies being peddled by the Congress party. Yes, Sakal.
And when DGMO goes on record that no data of any such strike as claimed by the Congress is there with them, this is very, very serious, because Snehesh, coming to you, what more are you picking up from the DGMO for the fact that politics over surgical strike not only stands exposed, but to what extent can a political party of the country, a major political party of the country, peddle lies and pass statements like Khoon ki dalali when those surgical strikes actually occurred in 2016? Snehesh, over to you.
Well, Sakal, it's absolutely a fact that the politicization of the surgical strike was something which could have been avoided by the political party. That is the Congress. They initially questioned the surgical strike, and when presented with evidence, they backed down. And they claimed that they too had carried out surgical strikes during
Yeah, this little bit of a snag there in Snehesh's audio. We'll try and fix it and go back to Snehesh, get more perspective on DGMO. But Gaurav Arya, is Major Gaurav Arya joining us on phone line. Major Arya, your first take on the fact that when DGMO says that there is absolutely no record of any such strikes as claimed by the political opposition party Congress, this is serious. Can politics be allowed over surgical strikes?
Are you asking me?
Yes, Gaurav.
Yeah, this is Gaurav Bhatia, not Gaurav Arya. Yeah.
My apologies. We were trying to get in touch with Major Gaurav Arya. Gaurav Bhatia is with us from the BJP. But, well, let me rephrase the question, Gaurav. Aren't you now going to ask more serious questions to Congress on this? This is serious.
This is very serious, and it exposes the lies of the Congress that in their zeal to counter the BJP, they can stoop to any extent. And we should not forget, when the entire country was celebrating the befitting reply that was given to Pakistan, the Congress was sulking and they questioned the genuineness of the surgical strike. And they said that similar surgical strikes also took place during the Congress regime. But today, I think this reply exposes the Congress, and it shows that they are not acting in national interest. Rather, they have petty politics in mind, and they can go to any extent to even discredit the government or the Indian Army, of which we are all proud of.
All right. Yes, in fact, Gaurav, I request you to stay with us on this story. Let's remind Congress what their spokesperson Surjewala, in fact, had exactly said about this Congress's claim of surgical strikes being carried out, as Snehesh and Tejinder also continue to be with us. Let's go back to that statement.
1 सितंबर 2011, 28 जुलाई 2013 और 14 जनवरी 2014 जब पहले भी भारतीय सेना ने दुश्मन को मजबूत और करारा जवाब दिया था, और हमें विश्वास और यकीन है कि इसी प्रकार का करारा कठोर जवाब भारतीय सेनाएं लगातार दुश्मन और उग्रवादियों को देती रहेंगी भविष्य में भी। उस समय की कांग्रेस सरकार ने परिपक्वता दिखाते हुए और राष्ट्रीय सुरक्षा के हित में कभी भी उन सर्जिकल स्ट्राइक्स को पब्लिसाइज करना उचित नहीं समझा।
So that press conference was conducted by Surjewala in October 2016. Snehesh, I'm coming to you. We're talking to you earlier. This is not simple now, because you cannot have press conferences dole out because now they are lies like that. And here we are talking about something as serious as national security. What is DGMO?
Absolutely.
Snehesh.
Well, absolutely, Sakal. That is very true. The politicization of the surgical strike was something that could have been avoided by the political parties, the Congress. And, having covered defense very closely for the past several years, I can tell you that, yes, there was cross-border raids that were carried out. But what makes what happened in September 2016 different is the fact that it was an actual surgical strike where we targeted multiple locations within the POK, where we went in, targeted terrorist launch pads at different locations, and which led to severe casualties on the Pakistani side. In the past, and I can also confirm that in the past and even after the surgical strike, there have been small tactical operations that have been undertaken along the LC, where we retaliate to a violation carried out by Pakistan. These surgical, these are not really called a proper surgical strike, but these are tactical operations that are carried out at the command level itself along the LC.
Snehesh, Tejinder, I'm sorry, Snehesh, I'm interrupting you here. Brigadier Mahalingam, good afternoon, sir. A quick word from you on this. DGMO categorically punctures the claim made by Congress Party about their side of the surgical strike story.
See, I'm not aware of the party or anything. It can be any party. But the point is that there has not been any other service strike, surgical strike, to the best of my knowledge, other than the one which was carried out in 2016. I must mention to you that there might have been any number of retaliatory actions that might have taken place right at the LOC. This keeps on happening regularly. These are right at the border posts or at the bunkers or just across the border. But the difference lies in this particular case, the troops had traveled considerable distance and the entire operations were concluded in one night. Therefore, there is a difference and it must be distinguished that between one night operation and a few hours operation where the troops do not move beyond.
All right, Brigadier Mahalingam. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Really appreciate your thoughts on this big story. And Congress's lie on this completely stands exposed. A short breather here. We'll be back with more.